Talking to Laura Clark, owner of Laura's Honey Badger Fitness. She is just a wealth of information, passion, and enthusiasm. She just launched her business here with Macro Millionaire, I don't know, a month and a half ago. So Laura, the biggest thing that stood out from me to you was just how like decisive you were. You were like, okay, what do I need to do to grow my business online? Okay, let's do this. And I want to say like within a week, you were like, let's rock and roll. What gave you that level of decisiveness and kind of fortitude just to like launch this business? Because that's scary for a lot of people. You know, they're putting money into it. They're, you know, betting on themselves instead of someone else. That can be very scary. So what just gave you the fortitude to be like, let's go, let's launch this bad boy?
You actually don't even know the half of it, Jesse. Like the medical issues I've had, real quick, I lost my thyroid in January, and January 2020, and we've been trying to get my levels regulated, and we overcorrected. So I was actually suffering from toxic level of thyroid at the time. So I was like totally on edge at the time. And you know, and I'm thinking, okay, so now, you know, I'm going to have another business expense. I couldn't sleep, and it was, you know, but we figured it out. And it was actually thanks to a coach through Macro Missionary that I worked with when I did my last show, who said, you know, you're acting like you have too much medication. And it's a long story short, the blood test, one was reading one thing and the other was reading the other. So I wouldn't have guessed it, but I contacted my doctor and he was like, yes, that can happen. So they lowered my dose. So I'm doing much better. But to answer your question really quick, I had always wanted to incorporate online coaching into my business instead of just one-on-one, and especially nutrition. And I'm learning every day. I learn so much from you guys. I plan on attending the seminar you guys are going to have tomorrow. I've sent that to like so many people. I put it on my Facebook. I've individually sent it to them with even recipes. Like, here's the seminar. Here's a free brownie recipe.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. So, like, and you're right. I didn't know the half of it, you know, because and that's so crazy. So you're going through these crazy hormone issues. I mean, literally just last month. And yet you still were like, I am doing this. Nothing is going to get in my way. And so many people, it's like, you know, a little molehill or a mountain gets in their way and they just put the shovel aside and they just say, oh, well, you know, that mountain's in the way. I'm just going to stay where I'm at. That's just incredible. My admiration for you just went up like tons, because I didn't know you were going through all that. You know what I mean?
didn't know I was going through.
Yeah, right. Is there any advice that you would give to someone that, you know, maybe they hit that molehill or they hit that mountain and they want to be like you? They want to be like, hey, I want to be my own boss. I want to take my program online. I want to help other people. I want to make money. What would you tell them?
I always go back to if you're going through hell, keep on going, because you're going to get through it. You will get through it, and it will make you stronger. And don't give up. You know, put your head down, find the answers, because the answers are out there. It's not your end. It's not your ruin. You know, I'm a very spiritual person, and I do pray to God, and God reminds me, hey, you need me. And I'm also very headstrong, and I like to think I can do everything on my own. But a lot of times I'm like, is this how it ends, God? And it's like, oh, thank you for recognizing me, Laura. You know, and no, that's not exactly how it ends. And then a door opens, because, you know, just don't give up, and, you know, have faith and believe God will get you through. If it's meant to be, you're going to get through. Don't give up.
I absolutely love that, because a lot of really, really good, passionate people, they'll be like, hey, I'm going to pray on this. And then a week later, they're like, oh, I don't think I can do it. And I'm like, well, there's no way that you prayed to the God Almighty, because he already says you can do whatever you want to do, you know, so there's no way that he told you no. So I love the fact that you said, if you're in hell, just keep going, because you're eventually going to get out.
Yeah, but like have a plan. Like, I mean, I had, I did have a lot of warm market, but have a plan and, make it a solid plan and then just go from there, and you're so good with talking with people on, I think like that's the biggest thing. If you have a plan, follow and keep building on it. But no, you're going to have to build on it and know, like, sometimes, you're going to have some setbacks. And, I, just like my daily operations, like literally today was the first time I actually got through all of that. And then I just like ridiculously added on to it. But I was working my warm market so much. And I told myself, I said, you're not, I was feeling like I can't do this because, I don't know how to do it. And it's like, because I'm so busy. And it's like, that's a good thing you're busy because you're working your warm market. Yeah. So, but, yeah, and you guys gave me a lot of support. You did.
Well, I love seeing you plug it in. You're always plugging into the meetings. You're there. You might be on the treadmill some days, working out or whatnot, but you make it a priority, and that is huge. I think that makes a world of difference for people,
Yes. Yeah. So even if you have to do cardio, because do your cardio and plug in, because you guys helped me a lot. You helped me refocus, and it's kind of like just being back at the base and getting refocused on it. Because I told myself, I have to work out or I'm not going to feel good in this meeting. And it's like, well, do both. I mean, you can listen, you can take notes. It's, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, I love it. It's not like an all or nothing. You know what I mean? That is so, so cool.
Never all or nothing.
Yeah. Right. Well, Laura, that is amazing. I really appreciate you sharing with people, because I know that there is a coach or someone that wants to be a coach out there that just is letting that fear really, really hold them back, letting that mountain just kind of get into their way. And I think that hearing that your story of the things that you've had to overcome will really help that person. So I greatly appreciate for the interview and for your time today.
Thank you so much.